Alright guys, so kind of an unexpected project. I'm moving again for work. This time I'm moving to Italy. So with that move, I've sold the KLR 650 and I've shipped the Ducati out to Italy because, I mean, why not have a Ducati out in Italy, right? And part of them move for work, I had to drive across country, and along my drive, I found this motoped. I'd originally heard about them when I was in high school, a ways back, and just loved the thought of it. It's a mountain bike slash dirt bike. You got the pedals, you can get rid of the pedals, put on pegs. I like the pedals on it. And this one has a Lifan 125cc Semi Auto motor, so learning to ride on that has been a little weird, but you know, it works, it's good. Bike's a little beaten up, for sure. When I bought it, the guy had bought a Chinese kind of carburetor off Amazon, super cheap, and hadn't set it up, so he called it a project bike. Basically on the drive out here to the East Coast, on the top of my truck, I fixed the carb, got the throttle all hooked up, got it running. It's kickstart, but also with the pedals, you can kind of just ride it downhill, shift the gear, get it going. Throttle response was super shitty. I probably got it up to like 35 miles an hour. I believe it has 4 gears, neutral, first, second, third, fourth. And then it was just bogging out at wide open throttle. So first thing I did, and really I think all I'll need to do for this bike until I really have time to work on it, was buy a VM26 carburetor. So that's coming in the mail today. I'm gonna get it on, test it out, see how it rides. Really, I just want to make sure that it has a full throttle response. I do have an extra muffler for it. I'm keeping this one on. It's pretty freaking loud, but the other one, it's just as loud, and I think this one looks better, so we're gonna keep this one on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's got a Fox 40 front suspension, and pretty bare on electronics. I think I can do a lot with this to get the electronics right, get a headline on it, if I really want to start riding this out on the roads. But for backcountry New Hampshire, like, this thing's perfect. You just pedal down the road, make it look like you're pedaling, and you're cruising at 45. So that's pretty much it. It's just gonna be a backcountry bike, you know, something to ride down to the store, grab something, come back. I'm gonna fix it today, but like I said, I'm moving to Italy, so it'll probably sit around for the next 2 to 3 years, which is fine. I'll come back to it, work on it later. Eventually, I'd love to get a electric motor in it, like I have on my CL90 project. And I don't know, trying to make some of these bikes my own. Really, all you have to do is copy the frame setup. They don't make these bikes anymore, so if I can kind of reverse engineer it, fabricate my own, that'd be super sick. So that's kind of why I bought it. I bought it for $1,500 out in Oregon, kind of by Hood River. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So today I'm just gonna take off the old carburetor, put on the new one, get the throttle all set up, and get the new throttle cable too with it, and take it for a test ride. So let's go. All right, so on these cheap Chinese carbs, pretty easy. Just take the petcock off, take off the fuel. There you go. And then you got these 2 bolts holding this guy in. Just this. I think I've got this right. There you go. Twist that off. Take out the needle. Right there. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but there she goes. So old carb coming off, and then this throttle cable will have to go as well. And here's the drain line. So that's pretty much it. Take the cable out. All right, so got that off, cable out. There you go. Now I'm gonna keep this all with this carb. That way, if I ever need to use that again, I know this works. New carb, literally just came in the mail.
some TB parts. Ooh boy. Oh, they give me a new throttle too. Nice, 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 nice. There's the carb. It's pretty hot. That is hot shit right there. Oh boy. Oh my god. New throttle. Oh, and we got a jet kit with it as well. Air filter, throttle cable, some stickers. Nice. Alright, so this is the needle that goes into the carburetor. This is much easier without the throttle cable attached to the throttle. So you put the cable in through the bottom, it hooks in. Put the washer over its spring, and I got the bottom there. It's kind of hard to show with one hand, but I think you get the gist. Alright, so new carb's on. Looks pretty fresh. Didn't get most of it on video just because I don't have my normal setup with me right now, but intake, new carb, boots, everything looks good. Hooked up to a new throttle, but I don't have a throttle cover, so we're just gonna try like that. Gonna try to find an idle here. Might roll it down a hill to get it started if I can't get it going with the Kickstarter, but we'll see. All right, guys, it went second kick. And it's so much better already. I'm just getting the idle set. That is unreal. So choke, idle, gonna put a helmet on, take it for the spin, and see how she goes. Just to show you guys how nice this thing starts at. Kickstarter, and Burks too. Is legit. Oh, yeah. Alright, so that's a wrap on the Motoped. I got it up to 55 miles an hour with this new thing, and I haven't even tuned it, so just gonna be getting the gas out of the carburetor because that's gonna be going in this trailer right here. And overall, couldn't be more stoked about this thing. Fucking insane. Fucking insane. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Catch y'all.